Hello everyone, in this video we'll be learning how to paint a gorgeous sunset sky with lots of clouds on it. So let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Shreya, a full-time artist, art educator, Skillshare teacher and YouTuber from India. You can check out all of my work on Instagram under the handle @artistshreya. Before you start painting, I would suggest you to watch the first video where I've mentioned all the materials that you will need for the 6-part series of mini painting. These are the 3 paintings which we have already covered, and I've already posted the videos on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check them out. I will also make sure that I will link them in the description box below, so do check out before you leave. Now let's get started. The sketch is very simple. You just have to draw a tiny little mountain just at the bottom of the paper. As we want the sky to be the main focus, we will leave almost 1/4 of our paper for the sky and rest would be the tiny little mountain. Once you have done the sketching, let's move on to the painting part. We'll be using wet on wet technique to paint the sky and those huge soft clouds on it. Alright, so once you have applied even layer of clean water, we'll start painting a light wash of orange at the bottom, and just on top of that we will add a little bit of cadmium yellow, and then we will just pull that color upward. I will not refill my brush with any paint. I will just pull that color towards the top, and once we reach the middle I will clean off my brush completely, and then I will take a little bit of purple and I will start applying that color from the top and pull that color down. I will add a little bit of pink to my purple and I will add that color onto the layer, and then I will completely clean my brush and I will just swipe my damp brush up and down from the top till the end. Remember to clean off your brush completely before you do that, and use very light value of purple, otherwise you will see your purple and yellow mix would create a brown into your sky which you don't want. Or else what you can do is you can leave a little bit of white gap in between. I have already made a video on how to mix your 2 complementary colors on the YouTube channel, so I will link that on the top. You can check that out before you start painting the sky. Alright, once the base layer of sky is done, we will start painting the clouds on top of it. We will start with the mid value of orange, and then around that we will add a little bit of yellow orange, and then we will start adding the darker value, that is the purple, on top of it. Remember, you have to do everything while your paper is still wet. In case you feel your paper has already dried out, you can let it completely dry, rewet your paper, and then do all over again. You can also switch to the small round brush like I have used, switch to the small brush, so that painting the small clouds would be a lot more easier. And always start with the lighter color. That is, we started with orange and then we painted yellow orange around it, and then we moved on to the darker color, that is the purple. Now I will add a little bit of blue or indigo to my purple to make it a little bit more darker, and we will start adding that color on some parts of the clouds to create a little bit of depth and shadow onto our clouds. You see the darker part which I am painting at the bottom, they are creating quite hard edges because my paper on the bottom is a little bit dried. So what I'll do is I'll just complete the top portion which is still semi wet, and then I will take my round brush size 4. I will take the clean water and I will dampen the bottom part with just little bit of water and do it very slowly so that your underneath paint are not activated. Once I have wetted the bottom part, I will start painting those tiny little clouds at the bottom using the same purple color. In case you are enjoying and still watching my video, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the painting videos and review videos which I post every week on my channel. Plus, it will also appreciate me a little to create more videos for you. Along with that, you can also let me know what more you would like to see on this channel. Alright, so yeah, let's move on to the painting. So my sky is completely done. I will let it completely dry. Once that is done, or once it is dried, I will move on to painting the bottom part. First, I will take the sap green color and I will apply that on the top. Then I will take my olive green color and apply it at the bottom. And lastly, I will take a little bit of yellow ochre. You can take cadmium yellow and add just at the bottom, and you will see different greens and different layers of greens onto the mountain. You don't want to make it look very even, so use different colors. Then while the paper is still wet, I drew some lines and then let it come dried. Once it is dry, we will move on to adding those tiny details, that is small trees and bushes. As these mountains are very far away from our viewpoint, we will paint those trees very small. So here I'm taking very small tiny Chinese brush and I will start adding the details. I've mentioned all the materials what I've used on this video in the description box below. Along with that, I do have quite a lot of affiliated links, so make sure you check it out before you leave so that in case you want to shop, you will save a little bit. Alright, so we are completely done with the painting. Lastly, I will add few flying birds on the sky and then we will move on to removing the masking tape. Now let's remove the masking tape at an angle which is away from the paper and see the final result of our painting. It's beautiful, right? Now it's your turn to paint and post on Instagram. Make sure you tag me so that I don't miss out. Alright, I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.